everyone, I'm glad you've come to Cook with Victoria. Today I'll be sharing with you a recipe that is just plant-based. Yes, plant-based. And in my house we call it Dodo vegan or Dodo veg. So you can call it any name you want. But my husband came up with this recipe. Very funny. I normally have my rest days that I don't come to the kitchen to cook, and one of these rest days my darling husband decided to come up with this wonderful recipe. We so much enjoy it and we love it so much, and I said, okay, let me just share with you. We're going to be using everything plant. Today we'll be using 3 plantain. If you are Jamaican, you call it plantain. Nigerians, we call it plantain. It's the same thing. Big banana is not the small banana. So we'll be using 3 of it. Onion this size, 2 cloves of garlic, vegetable stock cubes. I'll be using 2 of the vegetable stock cubes, 1 tablespoon of minced herbs, 450 grams of minced peppers. I have the red pepper, the green pepper, and the yellow pepper with it. So you can see it's very colorful. And 300 grams of minced veg, 1 plum, that is tomato, salt to taste. Definitely salt is not plant, so I'll be using salt, and sunflower oil for cooking and frying. Before I forget, I'm going to add about this size of broccoli to it. Let's get started. I've put oil on the fire for us to fry the plantain, and because we are frying the plantain, yeah, the oil is ready. Because we are frying the plantain, it's called dodo. I call it dodo Nigeria. If you roast it, put it in the grill, it's called bole or roasted plantain. So I'll be frying, and while these are frying, I'll be stir frying all the veg together. I've already diced the onions and the garlic. I've already put 2 tablespoons of oil in this pan. So what I'll be putting in first is the onion and the garlic. For about 2 minutes now, the onions have been cooking, so I'm going to add the minced veg. Oh, you can see the color. This is beautiful. Don't add too much oil while stir frying, because you are not frying, you are actually stir frying it. A little oil will go a long way. You can use any oil of your choice. You can decide to use coconut oil, olive oil. Some can even use butter. It depends. I will allow it to cook for 2 minutes. I'm adding also the minced veg. It's going to have lots of color. So I will leave them to cook for about 2 minutes. Now I'll be checking the dodo to see if it is done. It's almost ready, but it's not ready. So while we are still waiting for our dodo, I'll be adding the vegetable stock cube to the stir fry, and half of the minced veg. Oh, sorry, I keep on calling it minced veg. Half of the minced herbs, because everything is mixing together. Maybe that is why. The best pot to use for your stir fry is the non-stick. But if you don't have the non-stick, just keep on keeping an eye on what you are cooking. For health and safety issues, you have to always keep an eye on what you are cooking. Don't leave any food cooking unattended to. I'm adding salt to the stir fry. It's almost ready. I'm going to reduce the heat. Go to our dodo. Come on, look at that. This is nice. I will be taking everything off, add the last batch to it, then keep on cooking. I've added the last batch of dodo the plantain to the oil. It's cooking now, and while that is cooking, I'm just going to add the broccoli to the stir fry. Adding broccoli to it is optional. You can add any veg of your choice, but I decided to add broccoli for color. So I will leave that one cooking. I've reduced the heat. I'll leave it. Finish cooking our dodo, frying our dodo. Then we'll move on to the next stage. The second batch of our dodo is ready. You can see the color. Very inviting, right? So I put it on the kitchen towel to drain the excess oil. Careful. So what I'll be doing now is I'll be using some oil to fry the tomato. I've put about 4 tablespoons of oil into the pot, and this is our tomato. 1 plum tomato. To it I will add the remaining stock cube, vegetable stock cube, and the remaining minced herbs, and about, I just decided to add this half tablespoon of chili pepper just for the kick. It's not compulsory. Stirring, allow it to cook very well. Then we'll go to the final stage. I've already switched off the heat under the stir fry. The stir fry is ready. This one is almost ready. I'll leave it to cook for about 5 minutes. There is it. Our tomato is ready after about 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do now, I will transfer this here, add the sauce to it, no heat because everything is cooked. Then we'll put our dodo, the fried plantain. It's better you dice the dodo when you want to use it, the plantain when you want to use it for this recipe. because it will be easy for you to work with it, and when you are eating you will just take 1 spoon and everything is included. But if you cut it bigger, you have to start cutting it before you can put everything in your mouth at once. Oh, I feel like singing. So colorful. So I want to taste and see. I know that the Lord is good. I don't even know which one to pick. Everything. Okay. Yeah. Everything is perfect. My husband is going to love this, and the children. Please join us. Yeah, it is so beautiful, so colorful. Can you see the color blend, the color mix? Rainbow. Good. You can have it as a side. So I'll be serving it this way. You can see it. I'm serving it with rice. You can have it with potato. You can have it with rice. Just invent it your own way. Make it your own way. Why don't you try this wonderful recipe at home? You can add your own twist to it. You can customize it. You can send the pictures to me through my Instagram. The link is in the description box. Let me know how it goes. I'll be so excited to see your pictures. Again, before you go, don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends and family, and subscribe. Till next time, bye.